So I want to give you a story of how 3 people were conned around this area. And when I mean this area, I don't mean only where I am, even past that road, because I know the land was on the other side of that road. So they came, they had a vehicle, so they decided to park it on a piece of land, and they went to explore around. So 2 guys, oh no, not two, 3 guys on a motorcycle came over and they robbed them. They took everything. They took their phones, their business card, their bank details. They took the money they had, and they took the car keys, by the way. So, and they sped off on a motorcycle, and those guys were left stranded. I think it's a few kilometers from here. So they were left stranded. So they decided the next course of action is to go out and look for a flatbed, the towing company that would tow their car, because now the keys were gone, their money was gone, they had no communication to the outside world. Yeah, and they went all the way to the road. At that particular time, this road was, the tarmac road that I just showed you was not there. So it was all dusty road. So, and proceeding on, they went for several kilometers and they found their car keys dumped somewhere along the way. So yeah, if you're one of those people who have invested in these remote areas, Juja Road, Juja Farm, Adi is actually very remote. So you need to be very careful when you're doing your exploration, when you're out there looking for your property, or even when somebody tells you, oh, I'm selling this piece of land, you need to be very careful. So that's a story of how the 3 people were conned. Yeah, I bet it was what can I say, their lucky day, because they were not hurt and they ended up finding their car keys. Yeah, which was their way out anyway. So before I forget, let me also give you another story. So you see, back in the days, and when I say back in the days, I'm talking about 2 to 3 years ago, this used to be a very remote area. And when I say this, I mean this. Yeah, this was all dusted up. So, as you know, those guys who sell shanga to our people, in this business are usually done by, I don't know why, by women. So let me stop digressing. So there was one guy who went to his drinking sprees and decided to come back home. I don't even know whether he was heading home or he took his brew and it became too much to a level that he couldn't go home. So he was eaten by hyenas, and the only things that were found that belonged to him were his tattered clothes and bones. Oh yeah, and he was a Rastafarian, so he had dreadlocks, and the dreadlocks now, those were the only thing that made people identify that this was so and so, and it was a very sad state of affair. But there have been cases, but I have not had them literally, but there have been cases of hyena attacks. So this place is not very far away from Oldonyo Sabuk. national park that is around Kilimambogo. So I think those hyenas and other animals escape from there. So yeah, that was a very sad state of affair. Yeah. Thank you for listening to my boring story about this area. Don't forget to subscribe anyway.